like I was explaining to the camera. So this is the type of card it is. This is its elements. This is the name, obviously. This is the turn count that it has to be on. So it has to be turn 5. Every turn, we get like a little counter. That's why I brought the poker chips. Okay. You can use. So that's the turn count.
Use these instead?
You can use those if you want and put them down here, but that you said last time we played Zach Bell that popping those out was annoying. So, I mean, we can use those, but that's why I grabbed the poker chips so we can just stack them.
Oh, they really do punch out. Okay.
Yeah, those are a punch. Yeah. So that's the turn count. And then you put them in. And then this is how many cards you have to discard of the same element, or the same chakra type. So this is an Earth chakra card. I have to discard an Earth chakra card in order to play him on turn 5.
Okay, you got to discard an Earth chakra card to play Yamamoto on turn 5.
On turn 5. That's what the number on the card means. The number on the card means how many cards you have to discard. So on turn 4 you can play him without discarding anything.
0, okay.
So the number down here is like.
But that's got to be Earth chakra though.
It has to be Earth chakra because up here.
Because
it has to be the same chakra type. So if you had a water and a fire, I would assume it was either or, right?
Which one?
If I have like a water and a fire on the same card, would it be either or?
No, both.
Both? So I have to discard one of each?
No, if it says discard 2 cards, you can do one of each. But if it's 1 card, you can do either one.
Okay, that's what I thought, yeah.
Come again?
So like there are cards that have like multiple types. I'm not sure if there's any in the deck. Like there's a card like it had water and fire down here.
Okay.
And it had 2 right here. Okay. You could do like 1 fire and 1 water, or if it just had a 1 right there, it'd be either or. Okay. So fire or water.
Cool.
Basically, in order to play him. So these are jutsus. I'll go over jutsu. I'll go over the missions first. Sorry, the missions are easy this time. So the missions basically work sort of like a field spell in Yu-Gi-Oh! I believe. And correct me if I'm wrong on this. So the way you play them is essentially the same. There's a turn count, and then right here there is a number. So in order to play this jutsu, you have to discard 1 Earth card.
Okay, no. All right, so you know when you're talking about the mission.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. This color.
Yeah, and then so now can you do me the honor of explaining jutsu?
All right. So the cards that you're discarding actually go into your jutsu.
Your chakra area.
Right? And so when you play, you see jutsu.
This is jutsu.
So when you're doing a battle phase, you go into like basic jutsu. When you push your card up to attack and you defend, then you exchange jutsu. The person attacking can play their jutsu first. So what you do is this one takes 2 of any color. So you'll take 2 cards from your chakra zone and then put them in your discard pile, and you'll activate the jutsu. And then when the jutsu is done, it actually goes back into your chakra area to be used later.
Now those are the missing cards?
No, they look like this. They see jutsus in the top corner.
Okay. So but for this one, it takes that type of chakra in one other, or I can pay for it.
Yes. And depending on how much you pay is how big the effect is.
Gotcha. So, like on this one, so to play like some of the jutsus, it'll have like the chakra type. So I have to pay 1 Earth and 1 of anything, or I can pay 3 of anything in order to play it.
So
Chakra. Okay. So you discard chakra when we play, right? It goes to the discard pile?
No, after you play the chakra, it actually goes to chakra area.
So you discard cards in order to play cards. They go to the chakra area, right? Right. And then whenever you use them, where do they go?
When you use the cards from the chakra area,
yeah, they go to the discard pile. That's what I thought. Because I remember like your chakra getting depleted. I remember that was in the part of the game. So yeah, I think that's the basics of it. And then down here we have a turn sequence, and we can kind of go through that. So both of us will start at like turn 0.
The jutsus are the sorceries.
Basically, yeah.
They're like instants kind of. Yeah. They're more like instants.
And have you played, what was it? What was that game?
Chaotic?
No, you know White Sword?
Yeah, well,
So, and this one's a little different. You can actually put as many cards as you want from your hand into your turn. Instead of just doing one, you know how you charge a clock?
yeah.
So in this one, like not only can when you discard a card, but you can also choose as many as you want to put in there. So say you wanted to, like your next attack, you want to swing in for a really big jutsu, you basically go ahead and charge yourself up. And then when you swing in, you can basically swipe all that.
As long as one thing blocks your whole troop or whatever, then you're good for blocking.
No, yeah, you do battle basically. And if the difference, so basically when you attack each other, you have to at least have you have to at least have more than one ninja in your village. And when you attack, you make it a team. You have like either 2 or 3. And the top person, give me a ninja.
I'm good. Dark Maul. I have issues playing.
There's a specific ninja I wanted to hand you.
Oh, you're in stuff too.
So basically, you see this guy, you see how it's the number, dash, another number.
I cannot play.
Alright, so if he's your head ninja, that's his power. And you can have anybody underneath him, the secondary will be added to the top. So since he doesn't have anything, there's no boost. But say if he was like a 2-1, you'll get the 3 plus the 1.
So like Eno's better at supporting.
So yeah, so basically, if you have he's 5, and then you plus the 3, so he'll be 8. Now here's the tricky part with this game. If the difference between both of y'all is 5 or less, you win the victory. Whereas therefore you take a card from the top of your opponent's deck and you put it in your battle room.
Like prizes in Pokemon.
But if you're 5 or more, you have an outstanding victory. You get 2 cards, and their top ninja gets 1 damage, well 2 damage, and their bottom ninjas get 1 damage. 2 damages kills a card, so it's like you're here, 1 damage you're injured, and then the second damage you're gone.
You go over to the 5 and 8 thing again?
Oh, okay. So basically, you see how his front number is 5.
Yeah, that's
And
the
he
attack,
has,
right?
yeah, and he has someone supporting him. He gets the plus 3 from the second damage.
So he becomes like an 8 and
No.
8 toughness or whatever.
Yep, just 8 toughness. And if you're fighting with somebody and they're like the difference between y'all two is like 5 or less, you injure their top person 1 time and you get 1 victory.
But the strength is still 5 with that combo of character.
No,
right?
if he's injured, it actually goes down. So you have an injured status.
Okay, so, but if it's still upright though, it'll still be like right now we're looking at 6 toughness or what?
No, we're looking at the. You're only looking at the 3 when it comes from support.
So there's no power and toughness. I misspoke because I watched that video today. The 5 is like their total, their strength, their power and toughness are 1 number. The second number is if they're supporting. So if this card is supporting, it gives a 3. If it's the lead, it gives a 1.
So basically, if it was this, it will be the 1 plus his 5.
So it'll be 6.
Yeah. But
So
if
it
it's
matters.
Yeah, it matters how you.
Okay, front number is if you're in
If
the
it's
lead.
if it's the leader. Yeah.
Second number is
If it's
support.
support.
Okay.
And so when you do a normal victory, it's 5 or less, you injure their top card, and you take a victory. If it's 5 or more, you basically kill him, and then all the support take 1 damage.
If you strike with a 5 excess or whatever you're talking about, okay.
Also, the name of the character is important.
Yeah, you can only have 1 character of that name on the
So like
field.
I could not do this for multiple reasons. One, this card already has Uno, so I couldn't play that. Also, this card is already a squad card. Squad cards cannot be supported.
Yeah, they basically can attack on their own.
They're already a squad. They're already. Yeah.
Did y'all play the Dragon Ball game like this too?
I never played Dragon Ball.
I bought it, but I did not play the Dragon Ball game that was based on this. No. There was talks of it being cross-compatible. Like they were supposed to do, like, from my understanding, they were supposed to do like Naruto versus Dragon Ball like tournaments, but they never. From what I heard, they never got them done. I don't specifically know.
And if you get 10 or more battle rewards, well, 10, you win.
You're a wizard, Harry.
And if you have no cards in your deck, you lose, basically. You cannot have more than 7 cards in your hand.
And starting game size is what?
6. And if you mulligan, you draw 5.
Okay. So do you want heads or tails? I'm going to go first. So what did you say, 6?
Yeah.
And what was the other thing you said that I didn't hear because I was...
If you don't like what you had, you can mulligan and draw 1 less.
It's 1 mulligan only, right?
So what you do is you guard off, swing, grind off, go grab it and go out.
How's the Naruto song go?
Grab a
Which
Your
one? They got so many good
fighting
ones.
dream.
They got so many good ones.
So many good ones.
There's like a
theme song.
lot. They changed it like
Okay.
Yeah, every time it's like around a new season or a new area.
I want to say they did every half season they changed it to a different. They changed it a lot, like a lot.
No shows do they?
A lot of anime do. Like,
Never noticed.
yeah. What is it?
Okay, so actually you can mulligan twice. Down to 4 cards, and that's it.
Yeah, I'm good with this one.
You would want to mulligan if you have like too many high drops or.
Yeah, like you want to look at the turn counters. You want to look at the turn counters and make sure, like,
Yeah, I'm good.
these are starter decks right out of the box. I literally just put them in sleeves, so everything should be pretty balanced. And then,
First turn, don't draw.
yep, I did not.
First player, first turn, don't draw.
And then if you have a card to play, you finish. What you do start out is 0. You don't move the counter up until next turn.
No, I know. Yeah, next turn it'll go. I read the little thing on there. When do I charge the charge? I can charge it after I play a mission if I want to. So yeah, I'm gonna play Shiho.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna tap the 3.
Okay. And then I'm gonna charge
That's
my chakra.
I don't want to do it either.
I just want to get this one game played so I can shoot this video, just have this video ready, and then probably by then my grandma what it's called. But
Okay. I'll try to make it fast. Bro.
oh well, I mean no rushing it, no rushing early.
Yeah, I charge my chakra, and then there's no battle phase when you go to charge, right?
Yeah, no battle phase.
That's what I thought. It's your turn, and then I'm gonna go up chakra.
Cool. Michael, draw a card. Start phase, mission turn. Mission phase, deploy a ninja. And I know it's a ninja because it'll say ninja in the top left.
Yep. It's in both Japanese and... See, you were talking about that with Gatcho. Looks like Bandai got it right on that.
Oh yeah.
Because they just did the weird symbols and you're like,
What the hell is this?
So did you say you were coming back after you picked up your grandma, or no?
Man, depending on what time she gets, well, probably not. I gotta get her something to eat and but maybe. They close at 12.
Yeah.
Depending on when she gets off, maybe.
That didn't help me.
So after he leaves, you probably go get lunch or dinner or whatever.
Alright, so can I play a 1-drop right now or just 0 drops right now?
0 drop right now, your turn marker goes up at the end of the turn.
Okay.
So like, I played Shiho, she's a 0 drop.
Alright, playing Aniko, Midarashi. Don't have to pitch anything for her. 0 drops. Valid. What's valid mean? When this ninja is discarded due to the showdown, you can search for 1 Orochimaru. Yep, Orochimaru ninja card in your deck.
They'll only have 1, so...
Okay, show it to your opponent and place it in your hand. Okay. Alright, so
Is that when you play it?
valid when this ninja is discarded due to a showdown.
Oh, okay. So valid means like that's the only time you can activate it. That's basically like their way of saying activate when.
So like as a hand trap you talking about?
Yeah,
No, when it's destroyed, it says showdown, right?
it says discarded as a showdown. Yeah, so when she dies, you get Orochimaru. That actually kind of makes sense. You know, that it's a close one. Alright, can you attack?
Yes.
You can attack.
No, I take that back. Okay. You have to have at least more than one ninja in your
unit?
in your village.
Never mind. In my village.
Got no mission cards. Charge chakra though?
Yeah, you charge.
Then that's just putting any card down there? Or?
I do it face up because you have to know the type.
And then that'll help you when it comes to what?
Jutsu.
It helps you play other cards. Because anything that has a card, like, here, I'll just show you. Anything that has a number right here takes chakra.
Ah, okay.
But it also takes...
Oh, okay, you pitch it from the chakra and then you just run them.
Yeah. And that's to play basically anything. Jutsu's, like, I'm just going to show you, like, this one takes 2 earth or 3 of anything. So there's, like, an advantage to you having the same type of deck. That deck is actually water fire.
Okay.
I want to build an all-water, like, sound sword. Like, I want to do, like, the sound 5 with soft one. I love to use it and turn Maru into my bag.
What are you doing?
Just 1 chakra per turn, right?
Oh, you can put it as many as you want. I just did it one.
Still need a hand.
Yeah. That's why I didn't do more than 1. I was like, I'm going to take this slow for now.
And clients are just...
Okay, so that's the one thing I didn't explain. Go ahead. Because I didn't have any in the chat. Well, you're playing clients. I was going to go to the restroom, but I forgot we're on camera, so I'm not going to do that.
Oh, I mean, you go to the restroom.
I just didn't want to make anything harder for me.
No, it's all good. We're learning about clients, whatever clients are, so no worries. Submission card, it's like a field spell / enchantment. So nowadays, guess.
Alright, so clients are saying you can only play 1 per turn. You cannot play another client if you have They don't battle and they don't like let me see a client.
Oh, I don't even have one.
Yeah, clients are basically like basically they're like long-lasting effects. Like you play Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Think about field spell.
Yeah.
That's basically what clients are.
I thought the missions were field spells.
No, the missions are one-time use.
Okay, missions are the instance. Okay. Okay, there was a client.
Yeah, it says each time you're a ninja with Uchiha in his name is put in play, you basically draw another card.
Tamer card, yeah. Tamer card, right?
Yeah. So yeah, this is mainly what I play.
Some busy ones.
What do you mean this game's not going
I don't have any. My favorite recurrence is him over there.
1 mine from the boys to men.
Alright, the booze is back. Okay, so, what you got for me, homeboy?
Basically, clients are like field spells.
Yeah, that's what I
You
thought.
can only have one at a time.
Yeah. You can only have one mission too, right?
No, missions are like they're
Alright,
like
continue.
field traps. They either stay or they go.
Right. And once you complete them, you get rid of whatever reward is on it.
And you can only deploy 1 ninja per turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you not seen when I was
And I can't attack now, right?
the dumbest deck?
Why not? Because it's the first turn?
No, you need at least 2 ninjas on the field.
Okay, 2
Yeah,
ninjas, 2
ninja can't
attack.
attack by itself. They preach teamwork.
And exchange of jutsu,
I definitely could have. I just like
showdown, return. Okay, alright, I think I'm done.
I mean, I was gonna make it zombie. So I had to break these.
Good defense.
I was gonna make it zombie. I didn't know.
Wow.
I want Tower in.
And then when they die, you
Well, nothing now.
I will discard a chakra to play Lunchbot. When this mission is put into play, draw 1 card. And how do I complete a mission?
I got up to say two, and I was like, alright. Okay. Well, let me see what the mission is.
It says the minions get +1/+1.
Permanent for 2 turns. Effective is when this mission is put in play, draw 1 card, then your ninjas get +1/+1. Basically, counter. But it's only permanent for 2 turns.
No, I got you.
But I have 2 greater counters.
Oh, you were already dead. I just made a removal.
It's actually like demonic. I don't have to play it. I traded the
We don't know.
Oh, it's still noise. It's still just like
I don't figure out if I can play anything. I discarded the only ninja I could play last time.
$3. Wasn't he?
Sheldred on the
It's
board.
basically like just
I'll
removal
do that.
on everybody.
So yeah, I'll charge 2 chakra, and then I'll end my turn.
What if you try to mortify prior to that trigger?
So you think about the very first thing that happens. That trigger is going to mortify one. But then the sacrifice first. They still make sure.
Oh my god. Making blue here. So we play it right.
Boy Ninja, Inabi, 0 pitch, second turn. Well, I'm not even on second turn. I'm on first turn right now. Right?
We have
Should be there, right?
No, you're on first turn. Your turn.
Yeah.
Go up until
Yeah,
the
he
end.
should. No, he's on first turn. I really forgot to.
I just used it.
Yeah, just the one.
I got you. I just need a normal one. Yeah, cool. I got you.
Oh, you also got Sasuke. That'd probably be smaller.
I got like showcase and I have normal. Both are normal. Okay, cool.
I didn't have 2 Naruto coins. I think they came in the teams. Not sure though.
I'll play Dosu. Turn 1, 0 pitch. Sonic Impact, when this ninja's put in play, you can put 2 ninja blade coins symboling -1/-1 on one of your opponent's ninjas with an interest cost of 0. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it. Now, when they kill it instantly or injure it,
It just reduces the power, right?
Yeah, it just reduces power.
2 -1/-1.
I mean, you could probably kill it in return though.
Alright, deploy ninja, play mission card, Man, I'll charge the chakra though. Yeah, without even reading, I'll just charge the chakra. Deploy the client, no client. Organize the team. How do you organize the team?
Oh, which one you want to be your attacker?
So both of these are really strong. So like he only gives one support, so both of these are pretty decent for lead depending on what's in their hand. Because remember, as soon as you move them around, she's either going to give him 0 support, or he's going to go from a 2 to a 1. Does that make sense? So they're both really good by themselves. So if you really want to get her up to a 4, you could do that. You can attack with 1 ninja, right? Like 1 man squats. You can't? Okay, then yeah, you would want to do it this way. If you wanted to make a team, that way you're getting 4.
And so you get
Oh, not bad. You're right. Not bad. Teams are from 1 to 3, so you can basically have 2 attacks.
So you could literally just, so if you had it like this, you could go bam, I'm injured, well, I'm injured, and then bam, you're done.
Okay.
If you wanted to keep them separate.
And now you can't buff that with anything from hand?
I could. I totally could. If I have a jutsu. If I have one. If I have one.
Alright, well, just one attack, one swing at a time?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll swing for the 2.
Okay, let's not do that.
So what happens if I grab, I get resolve. These two go
Nope.
grab.
So I have no jutsu.
He says them both at the same time.
So that would die, right?
1 hit. He'll just take 1 hit.
But no, the swing with both though.
He can only block 1 team.
Oh, so what happens to the other swing?
That one goes to
And it goes to, so I get a battle reward.
Wait,
he
so
gets
it's a
one.
block system? Do I have to block it all?
Yes, it says for each team that the attacker sends out, the blocker may send out one of their teams to block the battle against their team.
Okay, cool.
Ninjas that are not sent out are just on standby.
And yeah, I'll leave
So you
her.
don't have to block.
Yeah, I'll leave her on standby. So he'll get 2 prizes.
Yeah, he'll just get 2.
Oh yeah, go ahead and grab 2 prizes.
So from his top of his deck.
Wait, so they go in his pile?
Yep, they go over there. I
That's
think they go face up. I think it will be less painful if they are face down.
There's no like breaker cards and nothing like that? Okay.
no, there's nothing like that. I
But
just
there's
do
hard cards that have the ability where the cards have to be flipped out. I don't think he has those.
And 6 cards wins the game or
10.
10? Okay.
I have never seen somebody
Alright, showdown, return. What's return about?
something good on the top.
Basically, they come back to the village.
So whenever you attack, you don't turn them sideways, you send them up.
Okay.
And then they just,
And then they go back down.
they go back home and eat some ramen.
Because if you go sideways, you're injuring your card.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Does the winner adjust their hand with, just go down to 7 and then move the turn tracker? Okay, more to it. Alright. Okay,
You didn't move your marker.
Me?
Who am I missing?
I'm at 2.
I forgot you stacked it. I was like, why is he pushing it away?
Well, my turn worker goes that way. His turn worker goes that way. So I am pushing it. All good. All good. There, that'll make it easier.
But yeah, I just read over the face a couple more times. I get it now. I get the flow. Now look for the cards.
Yeah, I mean, they're real expensive right now.
I have my ways.
I got you.
Wait, ninja.
Okay, Tim, I got 2 flavors for you.
I have finally
See if I can get somebody bulk to be card backs.
I don't like
Yeah, you can ask him.
Oh no, it took me 5. It took me 5 combo losers.
Is that your
I'm not going to charge a chakra this turn. I haven't organized the team though.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, they don't care about the boat.
I'm 30 years old and I feel 50. But years of football, skateboarding.
One card in here.
Give him a second, he'll be back because you gotta put their names in.
Which was the dude? Which one was the dude?
Whoever you see work on camera, I forgot his name.
Okay. I'll see what you say. Okay.
Alright, so I'll put that there.
Wait, what card is it?
What? Boat, I think it's like boat nothing, boat coming.
How's that one? The dark blue. The dark blue there. Jimmy's the guy behind you.
I got the shiny boy.
One shiny boy. Who is the shiny boy? Shiny boy. The new high tide deck in competitive.
Alright, so yeah, I'm going to send out my attacking team once it's set.
Still does the same thing in any language. Also 110%.
Do y'all care like people with real boat?
That stuff? Go for it. Yeah, it's all yours. Dig through there, take whatever you want out of it.
Sound good. Appreciate it.
So I'm going to attack for 4. Because I have -2 on this, but I get +1 from my mission, so it'll be a 4.
Okay, 4.
Wait. Your ninjas, so it'd be 4 or 5. It'd be 5 because each of the ninjas get +1. +1. Yeah, so that'd be 5.
5. And if you go through, you'll get one of my prizes.
Yeah, I just get 1 of them.
And then that goes away at the end of this turn, or when?
Yeah, it says permanent for 2 turns, so this, yeah, I guess at the end of this turn it'll
The
go.
burrow too or whatever.
Okay, I'll let you do one.
And then, I'm sorry, I'm trying to write through the top. So, attacker mission, what does that mean? I'm trying to figure out like when the attack is. Is that during the mission phase? Did I miss my timing on that?
I'm playing Abzan Reanimate. Oh man. What are you reanimating?
Choo-choos.
Yeah!
No,
Like,
I'm
look at all
trying
these
to see, do you
reanimators. I got
activate
no
her or just have to be the leader tag?
I need a fatty fatter.
That would be horrible if
I mean, no, I would just take it
because she's
around.
literally a 0 2.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Let me get a ruling on that so I can
Attacker, mission.
0 to draw 1 card, and then I put 1 card from my hand on the top of my hand. So basically, it's like a swap. It's like draw 1, put 1 back. Which would be beneficial to me because
But this was back.
right now I'm hurting.
These were back in the days where I could.
So what do you think about the game so far? Pretty interesting.
Oh yeah.
Are you trying to like dare people, or am I trying to like bring them back and stuff? So what? Yeah, I think that one was like 15, this one was like 40. Like 15.
You recently bought them?
What? Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, draw 1
All right,
card.
10 minutes, drafters.
After we had that conversation about it.
You draw 1 and you move 1 from your hand to the top of your
But
deck.
when can I activate?
When attacking.
So yeah, I'm gonna do that though. So when I attack, I'm doing that.
You know that's not illegal, right?
And you can be just support and do that, right?
Yeah. Otherwise, she's a bad card because she's a 0 2.
That's illegal. Actually, that's not illegal because I heard the They're illegal.
Red, white?
Put that on top. And then I'm gonna move my turn marker because I don't have anything else to play. It's your turn, my guy. So this dies, right? After 2 turns, it dies?
Yep.
It's like Swords of Light. And then goes to discard pile? That'd be awesome. I know there's some cards.
There's enough ways to get chakra,
Yeah,
okay?
no, there's some some cards that, like, when they die, they go to chocolate. It's like an ability. I'm like, that is awesome.
I am turn 3, right?
Your turn 2.
Your turn 1? Oh, okay. You just got them like that. Okay. Let's do that like that. So. I'm 2, you 3. I'm 2. Alright, this worked out.
Zero played her. One I played
Oh man, but you got the -1s on there. I forgot that.
yeah. I did the -1.
Oh, you did them? Okay.
So 3, so that's why I said I only have +5 because 3 got -2.
Yeah, but his,
I got -2.
and his mission card
4.
basically canceled out the +2. I mean, the regular.
Yeah. That's what happened. It was the only reason which really glad I played that, man. But now it's just a 3.
Anybody still using both? You know how most cars have like both binds?
Yeah. Because everybody's buying it up because they realize that Naruto game is so bad. What makes me mad is like everything on there that's super cheap is all Japanese. And I'm like, I really don't want to look up translations.
I watch many people just not
Nabi, Cheetah, Leaf Police Force, second turn, no picks. While you have the symbol of the Proud Clan mission card in play, your opponents can't search for any cards in their deck. But I don't have it.
You saw how I used the other
Alright.
to kill your creature.
Deploy ninja, play mission card, play counter mission card.
Swung with that 12, but it didn't have trap. I blocked with the 1/1, and then it was already dead. We didn't know it.
Yeah.
No bad.
No client, organize a team.
So that you have a little bit more to work with.
And it just stays on there. Nice. Yeah. So right now you're at a
It's -2. So she has -2, which means she's 0-0.
okay. So it would be a 5, but it's just a 3 right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, 3. Okay. So
During the pre-release, it was like, play vehicles. And then they worked.
I watched it and I loved it. I think it's
Going for a 5.
Really
Ooh, nice. Oh, I'm saying that I thought you were going to try to go for 5 over me.
5 over would be
5, 6, 7. You would need one more.
all right. Sitting out a 5 team and a 3 team of 1.
What is
The
it?
front number is the leader attack. The second number is if you put it under some other team member to support attack. So adds that much support to the team strength.
Yeah, I watched that video earlier today. What is your 0-2 and 5 wall?
Oh, and then yeah, none of that.
I'm gonna have to take 2. I'm gonna take 2. So I have to. There's no other way around it.
In return,
And I'm pretty sure.
so you know what you're losing. Like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I remember playing these.
so adjust the hand, move the turn marker. All right, turn marker. I'm on turn 3. I'll press it.
That annoys me because I literally put my best card back on there because I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna draw that back. I forgot the way this game works.
Does one of the cards say has to be face up?
I'm pretty sure it has to be face up.
No, I said there's abilities that make them face up, but they go face down. Yeah, I said to lessen the pain of losing a card. You really want to see what you're losing?
I mean, I thought it was like in the rules that it has to be face up.
No, it says there's abilities that make them face up.
Oh, never mind then. I mean, I already knew that I lost my best card. So we're we're gonna go one there. Or, sorry, I'm skipping things. One there. So now that's a 5.
It's kind of like my game, Codex Card Time Strategy that I like a lot.
Question: does the leader use the jutsu, or is it just
It's back and forth. He can decide to
No,
use some.
the
Then
leader? The leader.
yeah,
I know the way. So it's the leader. So I have to reorganize this if I want somebody to use.
a certain jutsu that recommends that they have to be that person. Yeah.
Oh, that is annoying. That makes it so much worse. That literally makes him a 0 team. That is garbage, dude.
With that formation keyword or something?
It's for like for the jutsu. It says if a certain somebody is this jutsu, then it can't be countered.
Yeah, because
Yeah, that's annoying. And we'll just do this.
Okay, she did.
The fact that they have 0 on the turn tracker is throwing me off.
Well, that's why I didn't put anything for 0, and then I put it on 1.
Oh, okay, so I'm on 3 as well.
Yes, we're on 3 as well. We're both on 3.
Okay, nice.
I'm gonna attack. I'm going to draw a card
Somebody ate mine.
for the ability to use the ability. Draw a card.
Wait, that's not your stuff, is it? Never mind.
I'll put that back. And then, are you gonna block?
He's not paying attention.
he wanted to ask you about your net
Do you
runner.
actually play Netrunner?
Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
You're the only person I've met in Arkansas who knows what it is.
Hey, if you come to Game Goblet, well, damn, I shouldn't be saying that in here, but if you come out there on 2-player Tuesdays, we can sure get a game.
They don't care.
Okay, yes. Game Goblins, I run a 2-player Tuesday, so we can play whatever 2-player game you want. I got a new game with that's on Kickstarter right now. It's called World Breakers. Like it's a lot like Netrunner, so we can play that Tuesday too if you're free.
To be honest with you, I know
Tuesdays 6 to 9.
I bought the decks to start.
because I'm like, it's only 2 days, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure they made more than 2 days.
Which 2 decks?
The only decks I see is Sasuke and that one, and then
Shikamaru? And Kakashi.
it doesn't show it.
Okay,
Yeah, who's
so
attacking?
I'm attacking. I did the draw thing, and now I'm going to play a jutsu. So which thing jutsu, right? Is it defend? I thought it was attacker first.
Yeah, attacker first.
Yeah.
And then if he has a jutsu, then he can play.
I need shrine tokens.
So I'm gonna play formation. It requires a
Thought
tuning or
this
higher,
would
which
be stacked with
is
shrine tokens.
the set. I select one of the following. So I play first, and then he plays. And then
Good cards I might have in my draft Could use that.
So what's the formation do?
So
All of these
you
would
can
be good
respond
in there,
before, but the effect select one of the
those?
following effects and apply it according to the number of your in-play permanent. Oh wait, I don't know.
This, oh, he makes spirit tokens. They have
I
those.
can't even use the card that I was trying to use. So yeah, I'm just coming at you for 5.
5 or 1 team.
1 team.
So 5 or more, he gets 2 cards.
Yeah, that's
I
what
think
it's 5 or less or 5 or more. That's the thing, that's the problem. Let me give me a
pretty sure
second.
that's only when working with other minigames. There's 2 rulebooks. That one's just the updated one. He has the updated
Okay, no,
one.
my bad. If it's 4 or less, it's 1. If it's 5 or more, it's 2.
So you should have one more those on there, right?
Y'all ready?
No, you only got 4.
But yeah, my bad. Yeah, if it's 4 or less, 1, 5 or more, double damage, instead of 1 damage and then 2 cards.
You'd only be 1 more. I mean, you're still 1 card in the lead if you take it. But I can see why you might want to block it. Oh, you block with her, you get a Orochimaru. That might be your best play.
Yeah, that's what I think. But she is a good 3 though.
No, I said if she's 3, the difference would be only 2.
No, he's saying about taking it all. He was trying to figure out if he could block.
That's all right. We'll get
No, I'm
hot set.
saying even though it's 5 and 5, right? How much is your damage for swing for right now?
I'm swinging for 5.
So if he blocks, that's 5 and 5. So you're doing 1 damage,
I know.
and it's hit 1 time.
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. He was trying
That's
to.
when you hit twice though, for it to be destroyed.
I know. Oh yeah, that is right. So it would go down to.
Yeah, it's only taking 1 damage.
So you wouldn't get to Orochimaru yet.
Block with a next
Barry
time.
against Holden.
I'll take
Austin
that.
against Nate.
Hey, sit back in your spot.
Okay.
And this is only an attack stat. It's not a defense stat
Man,
at all.
that's amazing.
It's both. It's both. The exchange number will. So like if
Michael forfeited.
like 3 to 5.
Oh, yeah, Michael
Comparing
Johnson. So let me
my
make a note
5
of
to
that.
exchange. Because I'm stronger, you're gonna go sideways.
Now, if I went 5-5, then what would happen?
5-5, it's a tie.
He takes 1 damage, and you get 1 point.
When you're not playing, so far.
Why would you do that then?
Double check.
All right, timer
But
started.
yeah, I'll just block right
Yeah,
there.
y'all both take 1 damage.
Oh, if I do this my card.
6 points for you. Got it.
You both take 1 damage just for a time.
Oh, with 1 guy. So say that I.
Well, I don't think you can organize your team right now. I think it has to be already organized.
Oh.
No, I was the one not going to get over.
Right? You can't organize your team in the middle of the defense. It has to be on your time.
Okay, organized phase. You got to organize the team.
Yeah, and they stay that way. Until
Okay.
and you can check the black book right there.
No, but I mean, it seems to look like it. Oh, attacker just organized his team though.
Yeah.
Okay, organization phase, F. At the beginning of the organization phase, the attacker disbands all of their teams. Then the attacker can organize the ninjas in their village to create teams. Following these rules, each team, 1 to 3 ninjas, there's no limit to the number of teams the player can organize. All the ninjas in the village must belong to a team. When the player has 4 ninjas in the village, they can be organized into 4 teams of 1 ninja each. Battle phase, sending out attackers team, sending out the blockers teams. The blocker can send out their teams to the battlefield to block the attackers teams. The blocker can also choose not to block and send out no teams. The blocker sends out their teams using the following procedures. Decide which team to send out. Of course, the blocker may choose not to block any team. Decide which attacking team that team is to block. A blocker's team can't block more than 1 attacker's team. Choose a ninja to be the head ninja of the team. All the other blockers become back ninjas and are placed in a line behind the head ninja. That's what all this is about.
Yeah.
Everything. It sounds like we're organized. It sounds like we organize when we block, right?
No, your team stays organized. Like, you keep your team organized. Like, you can reorganize it after combat, but you keep your team organized that way. From my understanding. Do you have the organization?
See, I mean, but it says like right there in organization, it says the attacker organizes doing the organized phase. Because just like right there on 3, it says just attacker for the organized.
Yeah, so you would organize the team on your the team you're gonna have on your team, and then you can block with that team. Like, if you'd organized them, were they organized earlier when you attacked? Yeah, they were organized.
But I mean, whenever you return, do you just return back to the village, or do you return back organized? Because I mean, it just says for the organized team, just for the attacker.
Exile your suit.
look up return on battle phase.
I'm looking at returning a little bit because I was pretty sure you stay in whatever team you have.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. I don't know.
So if you block, I think you actually block me like that.
But I was.
How was it? Oh, I thought you had them grouped up. You
Yeah.
attacked me for 2.
Yep, I did. Alright, so then we returned. And then, oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, maybe that is. And then when it's time to organize again, then maybe you could reorganize.
Hold on, look up return. I'm sorry, I'm like trying to organize.
Battle phase.
Yeah, can you look up that in the
All robots, let's go. I'm playing thematic.
Battle phase. Showdown. And then return. Okay, return. After the showdown, all teams that have been sent out to the battlefield are returned to their own village. At that point, all designations of head ninja, back ninja, and standby ninja are dropped, and all ninjas maintain their current status. In other words, any ninjas that are injured in battle remain in injured status. Ninjas with 2 damage are discarded and now return to the village. Yeah, so no head, no backup. And what's the standby?
So basically, when you now that your ninjas are back, you now have to reorganize them to the family.
Oh, okay. So yeah, if you wanted to do that in your last turn, go ahead and do it real quick.
No, I'm not doing that. But
Yeah, I'm keeping it the way it is.
because you got 5, so I can be like 5-2, or I can be 6. If I go 6, then what happens? Well, yeah. So if I go 6, then what happens?
If like you had done that your last turn, then I would take a damage. And that would have stopped me from
And we're going back that far.
Well, no, but if you would do that, then I would have taken a damage. Actually, this might actually be better for you and not realize it. She has no support like that. So now that she's 1, that gives you a team of 3, 4, 5. That gives you a team of 5 now. 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. It probably would have been. Because if he's going to be a supporter, and then better to be on the team, I think it's going to be 2 regardless. I don't know. It's however you want to block. But that's what I sent out.
No, the one that I was playing. It's big. No, put that.
So which one are you going to do?
Oh, yeah, going this direction.
Go ahead. Alright, cool. And then I'm going to end my turn. I'm on 4. So 3.
So was it like you just took a damage and that's it? Or?
No, you think this person takes damage.
Wait,
You
Yeah, because
were unorganized though. You were separate.
Yeah, but when he attacks, he has to reorganize. I mean, when he defends, he has to reorganize.
You organize during the defense? It doesn't say the defender organized.
Yeah, he says organize the team. He doesn't have a team now because after he attacks, his people just ban. So when he defends,
No, he didn't attack. I just attacked.
no, his last time he attacked, right?
I mean, because once you return, then you're organized.
Right, but then you organize it after.
No,
That's what you did.
no, I said I didn't know if he had a team.
Because after your battle phase, you return back to the village, but you're disbanded. There's no more leader, no more supporters. Then whenever you go in to send out blocker teams, that's when you organize as blockers.
Alright, uncap, upkeep.
1 year from now, come back and visit.
Yeah.
You know you can do it.
We get the minus, and he's gonna hurt you.
Dominance. All right.
I've never played. They haven't played in years, so you know, new games always a lot of rules.
I would just pause the video for a second.
Yeah, you can go back, whatever. Or just let it ride. Probably let it ride.
There's the part where it talks about return.
No, look at page 13.
This is a different rule book. This is a completely different rule book.
That's what I'm saying. Here. Now read block flowers. It's on third page, I think.
It says they may send out one of their teams, like the teams are already constructed. That's why I'm trying to find the part where after you attack and you return the goal. That's why I'm looking for the return goal.
No, that's what he showed you.
Oh yeah, with the return right here. So after the showdown, all teams that have been sent out to the battlefield are returned to their own village. And at that point, all designations of head ninja, back ninja, and stand-up ninja are dropped. And all ninjas maintain their current status. So yeah, this pretty much they disband.
Well, you said that there was something about reorganizing the team after.
No, it's not on that one. I tried to look for it.
Yeah, so it says pretty much on this H right here, sending out the blockers teams, decide which team to send out. Of course, the blocker may choose not to send out a team. Decide which attacking team that team is to block.
Why is there more detail in this than there is in this?
It's crazy.
That's what I'm saying, because it's weird because you don't have, the defender doesn't have a team because after he attacks, they disband. So he has to form a team.
Yeah, but then it says choose a ninja to be the head ninja of that team.
Yep,
All the
and
other
then the
ninjas
rest of
become
them
back
can
ninjas and are placed in a line behind the head ninja.
So yeah, it basically says like, well, you choose your head and then the rest becomes forward.
Okay, if there's another attacking team, the blocker starts again with step one for the next team. When the blocker has been blocked, all the attacking teams, or when the blocker decides that they don't want to block with any more teams, they proceeds to the change of his team.
It has way more detail. That is not how this is supposed to be. But that's how it is. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take 1 damage.
Yeah, your ninja takes 1 damage. You don't lose any points.
No, I'm simply asking.
I had 6 and he had 5.
Well, yeah, the defender doesn't get any prize points though. That's what I was trying to say. My bad.
Oh,
Yeah. Only the attacker can get prize points.
That's from last turn?
No, you still.
You literally gave me 1. You just gave me 1 damage whenever you did her.
Oh, okay.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Alright, well, and then that's pretty much the end of your turn? Yes. Draw a card.
Just makes sense if I ran that a couple more times.
Yeah, it is. I have not been a land drop since.
I guess that. But I am step. I'm still going to be.
I mean, you killed my commander.
Oh shit! What the fuck?
I'll play King Susi, the rear guard, valid your Dosu Kinutu, or other Zaku in this ninja's team get +1/+1 and can't be affected by the effects of your opponent's ninja. So I'll just get that ready.
My bad, bro. I just noticed that they have 2 different separate winning occasions for the attack. So basically, since his team won, he does get a battle.
That's what I thought.
I'm sorry, I think I might be getting colorblind.
So like when it says the rear guard, it doesn't mean that this guy has to be in the rear for this to pop off, right? Nah.
Let me see. Make sure. Yeah, if he's in the rear guard.
Okay. So what's this Sonic Impact mean? I don't know, it might be just flavor text.
Now it's the pilot in addition.
Okay, basically when you put him in play, he puts a -1/1 counter on somebody. On someone that's That's a cost of 0.
Sonic Force.
Yeah, but it's only one time when you play it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright. School card, deploy a ninja. No missing card. Charge chakra. Charge chakra.
Creatures or vehicle I control. And,
Charge chakra.
will play a
Organized team.
I was like,
Yeah, I knew that wasn't in your deck for one.
Jacob, you ruined my fun, dude.
So here's the part that bothers me. That sentence right there in the base.
Alright, no block.
External forces.
Ninjutsu. Take 3. Life.
oh, okay.
You see why that's
Let me just,
confusing? Because when I played it before,
You got by the rat.
You can't have that in that deck.
okay, let me get all the blocks.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's
Alright, babe, you saw me.
So as far as the organizing teams on defense,
so it's weird. It's weird because it says there's a part in bold at the end of the organization phase that says once a team has been organized, it cannot be changed until your next organization phase. That's why the part where it
they
drops.
probably mean attacker though. Yeah, but
But
to
that's
your next organization
organization phase,
because
which
you
means you
return
can't
and
make a
everything.
whole new team. That's what I'm getting at. That's why that phrasing is, because I'm pretty sure like designations are specifically like designate means like while they're in battle, this is the head ninja, but while they're in the village, there's still a team. You just don't have a head ninja, if that makes sense.
But it says like they lose all designate one.
They use all designated statuses, but it doesn't say what a status is.
Pretty good.
Yeah, there gotta be a lot
Because
clearer
the
than
status
that.
could just be like, oh, while this is in battle, he's the head ninja. But like the team, I don't know. That's why I'm saying it doesn't really.
I hear you. They gotta be clear.
That rulebook is not great. Like,
Hey, 4. You make 4, I make 4. You make 3, you make 4 in the air.
I see what you mean because it says, yeah, because it's like at the beginning of your phase, disband your attackers and then reform.
But it does get you
do you go? My question is more like, are we supposed to, after the battle phase, are we supposed to go back to the organization phase? That's what I'm trying to resolve.
Oh no, the organization phase is before.
No, I know it's before, but I'm saying is it supposed to go back? Are you supposed to go organization phase, battle phase, and back to organization phase?
No, there's no going back. You only go to organization phase one time. So fourth battle.
Right, that's why I was looking for something, because I'm like, this doesn't...
But the organization phase is only for the attackers.
See, in the updated rulebook, it mentions nothing about this phase. That's another reason I was asking questions, because it doesn't mention anything about, like, splitting up the teams. Okay, so,
But, I mean, I'm not too upset about losing it.
so it doesn't matter if I block that or not, because that's going to
block this guy.
And that's a 1/1 right there. Plus one.
It's the one that... It's a
2 samurai in front of the guy. 2 samurai in front of that guy.
the black.
The other one. This guy's gonna get
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
2/5 power teams.
yeah, there's nothing I can do. Like, I have nothing I can do, because everything is...
Once you're injured, you can't block. Well, I mean, yeah,
I
you can.
can, but that doesn't stop
Zero,
how much
zero.
damage you take.
Yeah, 0/0.
Like, literally what's going to happen, actually that's a 6, so I'll block.
6 and a 5. No, that's a 5.
Oh, it is a 5. I mean, I still have to block that or else I take 3.
So did you let that test go
Oh, bro, yeah, it is 2
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
that
what
would
I'm
be
having
4
to do.
damage coming through. Yeah.
So we'll do that, so he'll die.
What was the difference on that one?
The difference was
The card you just
Five,
destroyed.
5 on 0, so that would have still been 5?
no, it was a 5 on 2. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It was 2 total.
Okay.
So I made sure I only took 1 damage. That's why he died, because he doesn't do anything.
And the other guy is, he's still good. If it was over 5, he would have took damage.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I was calculating. That's why he was at the front, because I didn't want to injure anybody else.
That was just the first fight, right?
Yeah, I already gave. No, I gave you the prizes already.
Okay.
I just blocked it, so I only took 1 damage from each team.
I mean,
He's a 4, unless he has a +1 counter that I don't know about.
Yeah, that's a +1 counter. That's what I was saying.
Oh,
It'll
okay,
say
then yeah.
Where X is 2, I'm gonna have this guy deal.
Yeah, because this guy gives doses +1.
Yeah, it doesn't. Yeah.
I am not winning, but yes.
That's it. Counter, turn 4.
I mean, I have a. That was probably fast.
Where are you at?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Does it matter? Because she kills anything that touches him.
Kills anything that touches you.
That's what I said.
Yeah, but I mean, you're in the basis.
No, I wasn't talking about Tasta. I was saying anything that I smack him with just blows up.
Me too.
Yes.
See, now you can join together and be happy.
Look,
Well, in that case, I'm gonna pass turn.
Doesn't matter how I. It doesn't matter how I organize, because I can literally play him. But no matter what I do, you have more than I can do. You're gonna be able to do 2 damage no matter what, because I can only block 1 of them. He's a 6, he's a 5, so I'm gonna take 2 damage regardless.
also, why is there 12 fingers from Passenger Pro?
Because this is a 0. Like these are both 0, 0, 0, 2s. So yeah, it's a good game.
I like it.
Now that's a
Yeah, we need to get some more of the rules down, but yeah, I definitely like it. I mean,
For your games.
Boost Club for life.